Hi, we're Ben, Emily, and this is Alan. For the last 2 years we've been travelling the UK waterways in our tiny floating home. We've seen many beautiful places, been through a lot of locks, and cruised through and over some amazing feats of engineering along the way. Join us for the ups and downs, mainly ups, of life on board our narrowboat home. So today we're going to get to Fradley Junction and then we're turning right down the Coventry canal. So new canal for us today. There's only 3 locks and they're not very deep ones, so it should be pretty easy. Those workboats go so fast. They didn't slow down to go past, did he? It makes the boat move so much.
Lovely day.
Yeah, shall we get cruising?
Yeah, I'm up for that. It's sunny, but it's very cold. My ears are freezing. It's still so cold.
All around the midnight sky, a calling can be heard. It falls into the dream.
So after this cruise today, we need to get to the van so we can bring it to where we are now.
As usual.
But they've closed the towpath and there's loads of work, like diggers and stuff on it, so we'll have to figure out what to do today. There's also like a loose workboat just floating.
They even have their portaloo on there, do if you need a loo. You've got a spider on your moustache. It's going to go up your nostril.
Spider going up your nose. That's like Chrissy Crowbot, nomadic Crowbot's worst nightmare, isn't it?
Laying eggs up your nose and in your ears.
Ah!
This has got to be one of the most beautiful stretches, hasn't it? It's so nice going through these pine trees. Last year it was really busy when we got to these locks. There was about eight boats in front of us, wasn't there? It was really busy, and I got stuck in that tree back there. There was nowhere to moor, so we were just floating around. Yeah, and I got stuck in that tree. No boats this time, just moored up ones. They quite often have volunteers on at Fradley locks, and they have today. So the next lock is all prepped for us, open, ready to go. And that's our last lock, but then we do have a swing bridge as soon as we get onto the Coventry.
Dark winds sway the branch. That strength carries far. It's bleeding ripples out.
Well, we probably should have stopped for water there, but it was all a bit last minute and tight, and there was a boat come in, so we've carried on going. Only a little way, and I think we need to moor here because we need to get rid of our bins. We don't want to go too far. So yeah, that was a bit annoying, but it was a bit tight for the water point. Seems like a really nice spot anyway. Don't know how long we'll stay for. It's 2 days mooring, so don't know if we'll stay for 2 days or just for a little bit and just do the bins. What a technique. You'll fall over! We've got quite a collection, haven't we?
Yeah. Okay.
Mainly recycling, I think. See you in a minute.
Yeah.
Looks like it's gonna fall. I love it. Thanks for taking all of the bins.
It's alright.
That was a lot, wasn't it?
Made
It was
a
mainly
friend.
recycling. Oh, you made a friend?
Yeah, met Steve. He gave me some Oracle cards.
Did you
that
say
he
you've
found.
met them before?
Yeah, I met Steve at the bins at Great Haywood. Now I've met him at the bins at Fradley Junction.
Bin meeting people.
Just bin mates, aren't we?
Bin mate.
It's like, Steve, is there anything good in there? And he's like, I don't know, I'm still looking.
Bin making friends.
Yeah, I've been making friends. Get it, Alan?
Help.
I'm gonna put my head in between the buildings, right? I'm busy.
Benny's decided to wash the boat, even though it looks awful because it needs painting. It'll look a little bit better after washing. Looked quite dusty, hasn't it, and muddy.
Yeah, it's like a tree stuff as well. What's it?
Like pollen.
Pollen, yeah, like pollen. You can see all like the yellowy pollenness of it. Oh. Yeah, this stuff, like catkins pollen.
Thanks for washing it. Oh, I'm going to go in because I'm going to get dripped on.
Not an option.
I'm on it now.
Look who's going
I'll push
past.
you out.
Today,
Well, thanks for the
Adam and Lauren.
options for scones.
Electric hire boat.
I'm so used to it. Oh, it's so cool. I'm glad it's...
And there they go.
Right, it's time to go and get the van. I'm going to walk back. It's only an hour and a half walk and I don't really feel like cycling. Also, when we were coming here, we noticed that the towpath was being rebuilt, so I don't know what I'm going to do. Don't know if I'm going to go a different way or what, but yeah, just thought I'd take you for a little walk with me to get the van and do some shopping. So I'm going to walk a route that is some road and some fields by the looks of it. So I usually get lost when I walk through public footpaths that go through fields. This could get quite interesting. Well, I'm already not too sure. This is like the road up to, it's called Orrewas Hayes, I think it's called, which is like a manor house or something. And I can see on the sat nav it says I've got to walk through it. So we'll see. Sometimes Google Maps doesn't really work very well. It's quite nice because it's not just like walking along main roads, but I don't know, it's a bit weird. It'll be fine, it'll be fine. Definitely don't feel like I'm supposed to be here. Oh, there's a very beautiful house. I was going the wrong way. I've got to go around the back of that building instead of this way. Oh well, makes a change to have a bit of a walk. Some kind of wedding venue. They're setting up a wedding in there. I'm sure that's the road I was on a minute ago when it told me I was going the wrong way. Oh my goodness, I've just walked around this whole place. This is weird. Oh, looks like a nice wedding venue anyway. Right, this is the way I'm going now. Into these fields. Let's see what happens. I really hope that just means for cars. If something's marked on Google Maps for a way to walk, does that make it a public footpath? I hope I'm not like walking into some kind of firing range or something. It just looks like I'm just walking into a lot of fields. I'm having doubts. Ah, this is an old bridge, look at this. Little rivery stream thing. I mean, that to me looks like a footpath. So, I'm going for it. Oh, there's lots of footprints Okay, I'm feeling better, I'm feeling better. It's fine, okay. Silly, isn't it? So, it's all good. Pretty easy walk. That field back there had loads of CCTV. It was pretty weird. Couldn't see what was in the field, and I didn't want to get, I didn't want to get too close because there was all these camera things. But yeah, it makes you wonder what on earth could be in a field in the middle of, kind of in the middle of nowhere, that needed that many CCTV cameras. There was like at least 6 of those, like, I don't know, ones with cameras all the way around. You see them near roadworks sometimes. I think they're like protecting the road working machines. There was nothing. It was really odd. Couldn't really see, it just seemed like some plants and a lot of fences. Weird. Maybe it's something to do with the HS2 or something, because I know they're building that around here. Yeah, anyway, it's stopped raining now, so that's good. And some very loud birds. So we still get quite a few questions in the comments, or when we meet people as well, how we work having the boat and the van. So I've explained it before, but I don't mind explaining it again because that's what I'm doing right now. So we'll move the boat. One of us, usually Benny, will cycle back to get the van and then move the van to where the boat is. He usually cycles, but today I felt like having a long walk, and Benny's been doing all of the van retrieval recently, apart from when I went recently once and I went in a taxi. So it's not that far, it's about, I think, like 5 miles. So not really that bad at all. And yeah, it's good to keep active and get outside and stuff, because you can get a bit cabin fevery in the boat. Obviously it's brilliant in there, we love it, but it is a small space. There are 2 of us and the cat in, you know, basically a long metal tube that's one room, apart from the bathroom. So yeah, it is good to have a bit of space, and like Benny can do some recording while I'm out now, without me keep asking him questions every 5 minutes, which I tend to do. Oh, a road. A normal road. A very long, straight road. Right, we're at an A road, and I've got to go straight over. That was easy. I made it. Oh yeah. Now for a food shop. I'm gonna go to Lichfield just to get a few bits. We've got no bread. We've got no, I don't know. I've got a list. Right, let's go. I'm back. Dinner time. Benny's been cooking while I was out.
Cheesy cauliflower.
Oh yeah, you got a booklet with your beers.
Yeah, I've got a map.
A beer map. From East Anglia, that's where I'm from.
Oh yeah? Whoa, that's going to take ages to read. Cool.
This is what you really wanted though, isn't it?
Yes, I thought you'd forget.
Did not forget about your Yorkshire pudding. You love
Will
them.
they work with this meal?
Probably. Well,
Right,
we're going to have to because we've got to eat 10 Yorkshire puddings tonight because they ain't fit in the freezer.
And a whole cube of garlic bread.
Oh, what? Are you doing that tonight?
Yeah. Oh, did I say I was? No, it's got to go tonight.
Okay. We've got a lot of food. It's very white. Cauliflower cheese with garlic bread. Yorkshire puddings. Chips. We've got to have some green in there, Benny. We best have broccoli and peas.
Well, cauliflower's a vegetable. It's just a white vegetable, isn't it?
This is true, this is true. Benny's peed on the floor. All over it. Okay. This has got to be one of the weirdest dinners we've ever had. We have got Yorkshire puddings, corn chicken nuggets, cauliflower cheese, peas and spinach.
Whoa. That is a good portion, if you ask me. A real good portion.
Benny's having 4.
I'm excited about this meal.
4 Yorkshire puddings.
It's funny, isn't it?
Or batter puddings as they call them in Norfolk. What do you guys call them?
It's funny, isn't it? Some days the meals that happen are just so strange, and for no particular reason they come together, and you get to the end of your cooking session and you're like,
what is
how
that?
did this even come about? It's just one of those days. We didn't even do the garlic bread that I started yesterday. That's gone back into the fridge.
Well, can you imagine having garlic bread with that?
Yeah, we were meant to have garlic bread with all that as well.
Can I ask?
So I just turned it back into a ball, put it in the fridge in some cling film, and hopefully it'll still be good tomorrow.
That was a lot of, I would say beige, but it was a lot of white food. But we managed it, haven't we, Benny?
Yeah.
You finished all of yours.
Yeah, I'm stuffed. I'm victorious.
It
was good.
So tired and full. We've got to do work now. And it's 8:10. I want to watch a film and go to sleep.
Oh.
Anyway, it's night night from us. There we go. Hello. Yes, I'm driving again. So today I'm taking the van to the garage because it's got a couple of little problems. So we're still in Fradley Junction, and the garage is in Orrewas, so it's only like a 5-minute drive. But I'm going to have to leave the van at the garage for the next day or so. So that means I'll be walking back. So more walking. I think I'll just walk along the canal this time. I think it's only half an hour walk. I've just been to a really nice garden centre. It's called Litchfield Garden Centre, I think. And bought lots of nice pots and plants and stuff. I want to make the bow a little bit more planty out there. I've got some tomato plants and stuff. Anyway, yeah, so I'm just on the way to Orrewas right now. Right, I've dropped the van off, but they don't have a post office in Orrewas anymore, so I need to walk to Fradley, which is, I think, 2 miles or something, about 50 minutes, and then I'll walk back to the boat, which is another half an hour. I'm getting my steps in. I really don't mind. It's nice to get out and about. I just hope it doesn't rain because all the post is in like fabric bags, so I'm looking forward to getting back so that I can sort all my new plants out. That's what I'm most excited about. And if you're wondering where Benny is, he's at the boat packing even more orders. I just grabbed a few off him when I dropped off the stuff from the garden centre, but he's still working. Huh, looks like I'm here. It's like a little shopping centre thing. And it looks like the post office is in a butcher's. So I had a cheeky Subway and dropped the post off. Now I'm going back to the boat. So it's just a 30-minute walk along the canal. Hello.
Hey, what's going on here? Suddenly quite a lot of plants.
Sorry. We've got some new friends. Got this dangly guy, some tomato plants, the Scotch bonnet chilli, some cactusy things, and I've just finished potting this.
That looks nice.
Which I've got 5 different types of mini little, I guess they're like kind of rockery plants. So I'm just potting them. Oh, and I've got this rhododendron, which I'm sure is a massive plant, but at the moment it's small, so... Oh, look! I showed everyone that Alan knocked this over the other day. Kicked it off. But look! My first plant growing!
Yay!
But I don't know what it is. It could be Cavolo Nero, tomato, or rainbow chard. We're not going to be able to move in this boat soon for all the plants.
It looks nice, I like it.
Well, these are going to go, this is obviously going outside, and so is the rhododendron. Yeah. But I got a new pot for, I don't really know, actually. I thought I bought it for the blueberry plant, which is outside. I might repot it into this. Because the one that's out there's just a horrible big plastic thing. This is nicer, isn't it?
It's lovely.
Blue pot for a blueberry. It's half price. Ka-ching.
Lovely. Okay, I'll leave you to it then.
I'm having a nice time in my potting shed. Nice morning, Alan. Good morning, it is Thursday. I'm going to go and get the van because it is fixed. He fixed it in one afternoon, which is pretty good.
So while Emily's gone to collect the van, I'm going to move the boat a short way nearer to the town of Fradley. So I'll be doing that on my own now. Sun's come out, but it's still very gusty, so there's a chance it could get blown around a bit. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so I'm mooring up just after this corner. And I've moored up.
Just met a couple of our lovely subscribers, Jean and Mick. Thank you so much for the coffee and for the lift back to the garage. Right, picked up the van, found a good place to park, and Benny has moved the boat here, hopefully, if I've told him to go to the right place. So let's see if we can find him. I think that's him, right down the end. Seems like a very nice spot. And it's nice and sunny.
Join us next week when we begin to explore the Coventry Canal and finally start to paint the boat. Thanks so much for watching. See you next week. Bye.